62
Braves are
games this year.
42-20.
They're off to a great start. Needless to say, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Kyle Tucker.
He's starting to find it.
Oh, boy. Just what they need.
Just lay in the weeds,
Yeah.
look up, 282, 32.
It's so good to see something work out for the Dodgers. I'm glad that that's happening. Two-run homer for Kyle Tucker, his fifth. Freddie Freeman, all he does is rake, specifically at this yard, makes it 4-0. Gabriel Moreno in the fourth. Shohei Ohtani's got a perfect game going until Moreno. No, I'm serious, he did.
That's so stupid.
That's a double. But can I tell you that Shohei Ohtani, 6 innings,
He pitched for
2
Pete's
hits,
Tacos in my
6
little league.
strikeouts. He's got a .74 ERA, third lowest ERA through 10 starts all time since ERA became an official stat. And one more note, he leads the National League in on-base percentage.
Look at this. I went to MLB.com and the headline is Ohtani has the best of both worlds working in the desert. You walked in and you said, because for the past, month, Robert, D-Rose says, I'm done. I like my Shohei Ohtani hitting.
To concentrate on hitting.
And now you're back
I
in
got
love.
used to him that way. He was hitting 50 bombs, and then
To have the ability and singular focus to basically say, this year I'm going to win the Cy Young.
he did it 2 years ago when he said, I want to steal bags.
Yes.
What are you going to work on this year?
Well, that's like me saying I would like a six-pack. It's not happening.
If you put your time and energy
Wait,
into
you
it,
wanting a
well.
six-pack is the same as Shohei Ohtani wanting the Cy Young?
Pretty much. Pretty much. The difference is he's capable of doing
The
it.
early part of the year, his offense was scuffling a little bit. So every time I would check his numbers, he'd be hitting like 245 with 5.
And you weren't happy.
But he had a .7, and I'm like, yeah, but I like my Shohei to hit. He chose violence. He went the other
and
way.
pitching. And pitching.
But now I blink, I look down, he's hitting 301 with 10 and 33 and a 420 on base
more like
percentage.
it.
So let's give in and give him some love right here, because he has been unbelievable for the Dodgers, not only on the mound, but you knew it was a matter of time. And he made a little subtle adjustment. I don't even know if he's aware of it. We'll get into a little side-by-side. He's opened up his front hip just a smidge, maybe to clear himself. Maybe he felt like he was being locked in. Maybe he felt like his tush wasn't up under him at the point of contact. Whatever he has done, it has worked. You see on May 29th compared to March 28th, just a little bit more open on his front side. That front hip clears a little bit easier, and he's able to drive the ball all over the lot. Bring up his numbers, the offensive splits through May 10th and then since May 11th. Take a look at this. Through May 11th, he was hitting 233 with 6, and that's when I was sitting there going, I get it, you're an unbelievable pitcher, but I need to see 500-foot homers to make me happy. Well, since May 11th, 438, 4 bombs, a 533 on base, and a 753 slug. He was on base 5 times last night. Oh, and by the way, he was dominant again on the mound. But it was interesting. You can tell he's a little frustrated with his performance on the mound. He was, dare I say, effectively wild last night. All right? I'm going to drop a rainbow curveball, then I'm going headhunting on Nolan Arenado.
Hey.
I mean, we're going dirt angels right there. It's 1-1. Now I got to get back in the box?
I don't want any of that.
You don't want any part of this.
Nope.
And then he goes to work, breaking ball, high heater, puts him away. How about my man Fernandez later on in the 3rd inning? We got the slow-mo, elevated four-seam, cheese at the top of the zone to Nolan. It seemed like every time, we're just going to miss arm side up at his head. You know what you're getting the next pitch. You're getting the exact same pitch because he wasn't happy with the way he executed it. Then he goes frisbee cutter up and away, frisbee slide or sweeper, whatever you want to call it, because he's got 17 pitches. He has been unbelievable. His ranks, ERA he's first, fielding independent pitching he's 5th, opponent average he's first, opponent OPS he's first.
You had your
He's
first...
what 90% of the big leaguers did at 12 years old. They dominated their town little league, and then they threw no hitters, and then they had a choice to make. Greg Maddux always used to say that to us on the plane, because we used to get annoyed when he was taking his golf clubs and making more money than everyone, obviously, and leaving, and we're like, where are you going? He's like, you had a choice in Little League. You chose to hit.
You chose wrong.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
We are fortunate. I said this earlier. We're fortunate to witness two unicorns right now in our lifetime: Shohei Ohtani and Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Wembanyama wasn't enough for the Knicks last night, but to see these two guys that may be potentially revolutionizing their sport at the same time, it's pretty incredible. Let's take a quick time out. When we come back, Paul Skeens knows a thing or two about pitching, but the former
at Chase Field, and a ball got hit in that pool yesterday. Kyle Tucker homered into the pool, and on the way to a 7-0 win for the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks. And Shohei Ohtani yesterday pitched 6 scoreless innings and reached base all 5 times he came to the plate. He reached base in the game yesterday. He gave up 2 hits, struck out 6. His ERA is now down to 0.74. And he's allowed 1 earned run in 24 innings during this last 4 games that he started. And in the game yesterday, he had 3 hits and 2 walks, reached base 5 times. I mean, that's a good day's work for somebody, isn't it?
Good day's work. Did you mention the hitting at all yet?
Yeah.
Did you mention that he also went 3 for 4?
Yeah.
Did he hit a home run? No. Oh. But we're sort of getting used to the greatness of Shohei Ohtani. When he's on the road, 3rd pitch, he gets a base hit. He's on base. It's not like he can go back into the dugout or get a designated runner, because he's faster probably than anybody else on that team as well while he's on the bases. Just really impressed, and he continues to impress us with how he does it. This time he was a little bit better on the mound when it comes to control. Last time he had pitched shutout innings, but was disappointed with the walk rate, not being able to have some of his pitches yesterday. And we also heard it, I think, on audio as well, throwing out some profanities, showing a little bit of that grit on the mound. This time, a lot better all around, and throwing the pitches with conviction and keeping guys off balance. So it's not just the 97 to 100 mile per hour fastball. It has to do with the off-speed stuff, and the way he combines it and throws them with conviction really did help yesterday. And keeping those D-backs off balance worked.
Yeah, 89 total pitches for him in the game yesterday for Ohtani, and they didn't get a hit until the 4th inning, Gabriel Moreno. And, you know, the idea that, okay, so they're on the road, right? This is in Arizona, and which means that he's batting and then is on base and then has to come in and get ready to go out and pitch after that. And nothing seems to faze him. I know that every time we think to ourselves, we shouldn't be amazed because he's great at everything. And yet it's still amazing what he does to reach base 5 times, and the energy level it takes to be able to do that, right? To be pitching and exerting all of that energy and reaching base 5 times. And, oh, by the way, you're going to be in the lineup today. Now, they have found out that maybe the rest day is better the day after the start than the day of or the day before the start. So something to keep an eye on as to how they're going to manage him there. And it's a Diamondbacks team that has been playing some better baseball.
They have. They've been playing better baseball. But before we even go towards the Diamondback side, we cannot ignore also that Kyle Tucker yesterday went 3 for 5 in the game. And got to keep an eye on him now, because Kyle Tucker, who had not hit a home run since May 4th, yesterday goes deep. And I think this is the time now that Kyle Tucker's starting to feel comfortable. We're in June. And if he starts getting hot, the LA Dodgers, who just got to their 40th game, for their 40th W yesterday, 20 wins at home, 20 on the road. They're an equal source providing team. I think this is where they start getting going. They lengthen that lineup, not just with the fear of what they can do or they may do, but with the fear of what they will do. And Kyle Tucker is going to play a massive role in the success of this team through the summer now.
He is, but I got to tell you, how much per year is he getting? $60 million a year, right? For 4 years. Steve. Yeah, I mean, it's an absurd contract, and he's certainly not playing up to that contract in any way. And he's honestly not even living up to half that contract.
I think,
anyway, I know it's monopoly money and it doesn't really matter, but I mean, he's hitting 243 with a 740, 739 OPS.
That's why I didn't. That's why I did not want to go, and I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about him.
Yeah,
and that's why I think he's going to turn it on. And I think Kyle Tucker was signed with the intentions of, we're going to get to the postseason, we're going to have the deepest lineup, and we're going to have a lineup that can beat elite pitching. And in order to go into the postseason and deep into the postseason, you need hitters that can hit those ones and twos consistently. And Kyle Tucker can do that. It's an adjustment period. You're playing in the West Coast for the first time. Yes, you've been in the Western Division, but you're playing in the West Coast. The travel's different than it was in Houston and Chicago. I think this is the time for Kyle Tucker now to say, okay, let me show you guys what I can do. And the value of the 60 per year is to be valued in October, not in April or May.
Yeah. That contract still is baffling to me. And even the Bo Bichette deal at $43 million a year is just like, I didn't get it. I understand there's short-term deals and you pay a premium for the shorter term deal, but how much of a premium are you paying for it? And did you really need it? Is I think the other question. By the way, Buster Olney from ESPN does a great job. Put a few things out on X, just some updates on things and some news and notes around the game. Tigers are telling other teams as of now they're not selling